Okay, this is Mr. Jones again. Take two. Mr. Jones, Prentice Hill Jones. Okay, I was telling you about our coach in Alabama, Major Brown. He was a good coach. He sponsored. Uh, he helped brought Buck Buchanan to professional football. He played with the Kansas City Chiefs, Buck Buchanan, and some more players there. Lee May and Carlos Mays. They played with the Cincinnati Reds baseball, and there's some more players there, some more professional guys there. They didn't even get known. I know that Jackson Cook, he was a track runner. He ran against Bob Hayes. Bob Hayes was the fastest man in the world. But I don't know how that came out, but I heard that he ran against him down in Atlanta somewhere. But they had other good guys there. They down south, they didn't get known like they should have. But Major Brown was a good coach. He really coached those guys. He coached my brother Charles Jones. He played football. Yeah. But anyway, I want to get down to this here right here. Uh, in the let me just say something about this here. The guys in the streets, they know a lot of street games, street sense and stuff, you know. And I was just gonna say they always it's some kind of game they had, three card, come on, or something like that. Just to show you that the hand is quicker than the eye, and that's true. And those guys in the streets, they know that. So what happened? We just see the finished product. We can't never see what the hand has done the majority of the time. But what we do, we see the finished product. So those guys in the streets, they know it all that kind of stuff. But I'm just saying about the ultrasound stuff. Like I hit on last time I was talking with y'all, the ultrasounds that they give those women's, they coming up for 9 months or whatever. But the radiation will be working all that time. And then when the end of the thing happens, we see the finished product. It's either good or bad. So we see a lot of bad come up from that ultrasound thing. But I want to get back to this here. President Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, she brought the HELP program in the White House. And that was good. That was very good. Because she stirred up something there. But I was looking at President Obama giving a with a summit, beer summit in the kitchen with a reporter. But I was looking at it, and I seen in the kitchen all those big pots hanging up in there. All those big steel pots. I guess some was aluminum, whatever. But anyway, I said, look at all those pots there. That's what they've been using. And I know that steel, if they're using steel spoons in those pots, them steel spoons rub the metal and scars it and get a lot of metal off the pot. So I said, wow, I guess that's why a lot of those guys up there get sick and get Alzheimer's or something because all that metal from the pots they be using. And I'm quite sure it came off and, you know, iron sharpened iron. So what happened, after that, I don't know. I was just looking at the kitchen, all those pots hanging up in that kitchen when President Obama was in there and giving us some in. And I said, wow, look at all those pots. That's one causing a lot of trouble up there. And stuff getting in these food and stuff. But it's good to know what they eating up there all the time. I'm quite sure they be checking that. A lot of them don't. But anyway, okay, I want to talk about gout. what causes gout. Gout is something that is caused by too much of that. You know, our body, you know, we have alcohol in it, but you can tell when our body talk with us. You know, our body always have alcohol in it, but when we drink too much, that's when the drunken come in. That's when you get drunk. Because the body and alcohol, and you're drinking alcohol too, it clashes, and you get too much in the body, it can tell you. You probably fall out of something. But I'm just telling about I want to talk about the acid. What caused a lot of acid? You know, we got acid in the body already. So when we drink the carbonated sodas and the caffeine, you can drink too much of that. And what happened to that? When you drink all that, it it it, it, um, it damages the body. The caffeine it damages the flow of the natural acid in the body. And you got the carbonated water. All that putting acid in the body. So if we eating acid food and drinking acid drinks, it builds up in there. If you don't know how to get that acid out the body, what happens? It circulates round and around in the blood. And what it started doing, it started going out to the different organs of the body. The pancreas, the colon, it stopped the circulation. The gout, and this is where the gout comes from. It starts in the leg, starts swelling up, and that's gout stuff. That stuff clam up. It started clamming from the bottom of the foot to the knees and the camera, you know, the men prostrates and everything else. The women's is that acid. When that acid get loose in the body, that's a dangerous thing. And what happened when that carbonated water and that caffeine damaged the veins, and the veins can't hold that stuff, and the veins swell up, make the veins give out, and therefore the legs swell up. The gout swell up. The gout can't, you know, this what the gout and the diabetic come from, because the gout sets up diabetic. So if you can't get that acid out the body, that's what happens. You get acne, you get rashes, you get moles, and a lot of more things that the acid do to the body. You know, I think I heard that. I think it's a library we were discussing that it's about 100 and some acids in the body. This librarian, Mrs. Southfield, we was discussing that, and she said it's 100 and some acid in the body. But anyway, the acid in the body is dangerous. If you don't know how to get that acid out, it go other places. Like I was saying, down south, I was in elementary school, and I seen how that acid eat up the bathroom walls. So when that acid get loose in the body, this what happen. You get moles, you get rashes, damage to other organs if you don't never get it out. And the people don't know how to get it out. And this will cause all the problems. But the main thing is to get that acid out the body is good vinegar. Some good vinegar. You drink it every day, about a teaspoon every night before you go to bed. And this is something you should have in your system every day, vinegar. Because vinegar dilute that excess acid. That's what get it out the body. Because you never drink that vinegar, you know, all that food and vitamins you be taking, it builds up acids. And when you get too much acid in the body, and this is what happens when we get too much. It gouts, diabetics, arthritis, dizziness, all kind of problems. That acid get loose in there, and you can't control it. You don't get it out the body. It just goes circle around in the bloodstream. But when it damage the veins and stuff, that's where the swelling come in. All that swelling in the legs. I seen the brother had, you know, I seen a lot of majority of black people. I see some of the Chinese people because they drink a lot of tea. Tea have caffeine in it, and the coffee and all that stuff. I seen the brother had some swelling on his leg, look like two basketballs. I said, wow. But God began to reveal to me the things that this what it is, the gout. And that gout run all through the body. And then, you know, like I say, if you can't get it out, it damages the body. You get acne and bumps all over your body, and, you know, and arthritis, swelling of the legs. It paralyzes the muscles. It gets so bad. The muscles get stiff. And the circulation, the blood circulation can't circulate. This is where your cramps come from. Some people wake up out in the bed at night with cramps. Why? Because that calcium, because that caffeine and carbonated water strips the potassium out the body. And when that potassium be stripped out, you don't put it back in there, and then the cramps, the acid in there, set up in there, in the muscles, it make the muscles weak. The acid set up in the body and cause a lot of problems. Cramps, you come up, you get up in the morning, the cramps wake you up in the morning, you can't, sometimes you go to bed at night, cramps in your bed, and cramps in your foot, cramps in your legs. It's not good. But to get rid of those cramps, drink that vinegar. The vinegar is the main thing for cramps. A lot of people don't know. They don't know how. They haven't studied. You know, you don't. You know, you always should learn. Want to know something. So this what happened. People's legs swell up. They get cramps. And to get rid of those legs, those swellings and the cramps, you drink that vinegar. And every time they're going to get rid of it. Because that vinegar neutralizes it. It sets that acid in place. So if you don't drink that vinegar, you're going to have cramps. In your leg and everywhere, they're going to wake you out the bed. So this is what's happening. With that gout and that diabetic, it run into diabetics, that gout and stuff. So, let me see what else I want to say something about that. Yeah, like I said, it mess with the plaques. The plaque and the dirt, that stuff build up in the veins and stuff, and all that the dirt and stuff, it clogs up. It circulates and circulates until it keep clogging up that plaque. It keep building up if you don't get that stuff out of there. Just like water pipes. Sometimes, you know, the water pipes be clogged up with a lot of junk and plaque and dirt and stuff. So that's how the vein vessels, the arteries and stuff. A lot of people have problems because they ain't get enough potassium. You know, because that stuff stripped the potassium out of them, and that acid come in there. The acid protects us also, but when that acid get loose, it's a dangerous thing. You got acid in your eyes, you got acid all over your body. But whenever the acid get loose, it's dangerous. You probably heard people having esophageal problems. That acid trying to get loose. When you get loose in there, you have a hard time doing that. Some people almost get choked and stuff, you know, because they're eating too fast. You're supposed to take your time eating. You know, concentrate on what you're doing, eating, and drinking the right thing. And let me see. Okay. Okay, that's some things I just wanted to hit on to let you know, because too many young people, you know, walk around with crippled legs and black toenails and swollen feet and all that stuff. Why? Because they don't know how to get the acid out the body. They haven't been taught that. But I'm giving you intuitive knowledge what God told me to tell you, you know. But anyway, take that vinegar. I think it's a product I seen on Sharks. This lady has some vinegar. They're making some vinegar, and that's a good valuable drink. As long as they don't put too much sugar in it or whatever. Vinegar and water is good. You can just drink vinegar and water at home, but if you're drinking something good with vinegar in it, that's good. People need that. Because we take so much, we eat so much snacks, we eat so much medicine, and we eat so much other stuff. And that acid build up in the body. If you don't never circulate and get that, if you don't never get that acid out, it's going to do other things in the body. So, okay, so I'm going to put my P.O. box up on here. And you can write me whatever you want, you know, your comments and stuff is welcome. Okay, so you can put my P.O. box number up there. Okay, you do that now. Okay. I'm done. Yeah. Jesus bless all y'all.